All right, vets, let's get into this. So the VA secretary recently came out, made a video. My man Howard sent me a video from when he did an interview on Fox, and then he put out from the VA's YouTube channel information as well. And they are gonna make cuts. You're talking 15-20% of the workforce they're looking to change. And that's causing a lot of angst for a lot of veterans, you know? And I'm curious to know, with the community that we have here of veterans, what are you guys' thought on this? Because if you listen to some of the rhetoric coming from, you know, a lot of the people that's for the administration, they're basically saying that they're not giving people jobs anymore. As if, I don't really like that part of the language that they use. It's almost like a charity thing that they're doing for veterans. And in some cases with CWT, let's keep it a buck, compensated work therapy, they're basically saying, hey, if you're that bored and you still want to work, hey, we'll give you this and we'll pay you minimum wage to come here, sit here, talk among your friends and give you something to do. And to be honest, I'm kind of split with the way that kind of works, because on the one hand, you're saying, okay, we still want you to work. We still want you to be included in society. And this is a way we can do that by paying you the minimum and have you doing minimum work. Where on the other hand, they're coming in and saying, hey, even though you're supporting your family, you're doing all these things for your family, we're not going to do this anymore because we're not going to do charity anymore. So I don't really know if charity is the right word, but that's kind of the way I feel based upon the rhetoric that is being used to describe some situations with veterans who have disabilities who are working in federal jobs. You know, there are occasions where, you know, sometimes they have to take time off to go to their appointment, or because of their service-connected disability, they can't do certain things. So, you know, I'm at conflict with what is being said right now and what is being talked about among, you know, some officials out there when it comes to veterans and working. So the way I'm looking at it as, you know, this is kind of a way when they do hire these disabled veterans to help with them and their families, you know, whatever situation may come up. You know, you're starting a new family, you're having a new life, and this is the way of the country paying back that veteran for all the sacrifices that they made. But then on the other hand, when they say, hey, we're not gonna be charity, we're not gonna give these people a job, even if, you know, they're working, but they're not working up to satisfactory. So what do you guys think about that? What is your opinion on this situation and what is happening with the Department of Veterans Affairs? I'll talk about this a little bit more in Social Security, which is a whole different situation because there's a bunch of money coming out of that whole situation. But with this one, with the Department of Veterans Affairs, you know, take a moment and think, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you know, how do you actually feel about what's happening right now? In order for change to happen, you know, you got to be uncomfortable, and they definitely making a lot of people uncomfortable. Like if you weren't happy with the way things were going before, this is what change looks like. It's ugly. It's not always what we expected or we thought would happen. But in order for change to come about, things like this have to happen. So I know this has thrown a lot of people off, including myself. But at the same time, if you're not happy and you weren't happy with the previous administration and what they were doing, this is what change actually looks like. So my thing at this point is, let's see what happens. It's early. There's a lot of change coming a lot quicker than most people expected. There's a lot of uncertainty out there. But the only thing we can do at this point is wait and see and pray things get better. At the moment, it doesn't look like it is, but hey, things can change. But this is what change looks like, uncomfortable. Definitely when you're uncomfortable, that means that the norm that you're accustomed to has no longer is no longer there, and change is coming. For the better or for the worse, there is a change coming. But give me your guys' opinion on this situation. And with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Like I said, I'll be back with another video talking in depth about Social Security. But until then, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.